Fortnitemares 2023 is going to be extremely scary, but let's see how we got here. Very first Battle Royale Fortnitemares started all the way back in October of 2017. That was the season we got to see the Skull Trooper and the Ghoul Trooper for the first time. But a lot of people don't know that Fortnitemares was a Save the World event where they used to have things like Fortnitemares llamas. They used to give you weapons and candies. But over at Battle Royale, this is how the lobby used to look like. This was the very first time we got like this cool designed lobby, whereas before it used to look like this. This season we were introduced to two of the most OG skins in the game, Skull Trooper and Ghoul Trooper. Now, in game we were introduced to a weapon such as the pumpkin launcher for the first time. Minis was not in the game at this point. Fortnite added slurp juices this Halloween update, and they weren't even close to the slurp juices that we have right now in the game. They used to give you 25 HP and 25 shield, and it would take 25 seconds for you to get that. Also, this Halloween update, we got a leaderboard. 2018 Fortnitemares was when Fortnite took it to the next level. This was the Darkness Rises season. The Cube Island went around the map and corrupted everything, from locations to people as well. When the Fortnitemares event started, the Cube Island was in the middle of the map. The island was in pieces and the cube was floating. This season we were introduced to some of the most unique skins in Fortnite. Dark Bomber was also the skin introduced this season. Also, this Halloween update, we got zombies on the map. Now, I know that we've had zombies in Save the World, but this was the very first time we were getting zombies on the BR map. There were different variants of zombies. Normal zombies gave you normal loot, and then you had your legendary zombies that gave you legendary loot. In game, for the first time, we saw crossbows. It had infinite ammo and it did 240 headshot damage. This update, we also got probably one of the worst weapons we've ever had in the game, the 6 shooters. Also, for the first time in the game, we got a brand new mechanic. Certain corrupted locations you could find shadow cubes. If you consumed them, you would turn into a shadow ghost. Chapter 2 Season 1 Fortnitemares event was very unique. For the very first time in the history of Fortnite, we've got a very unique LTM where you had to fight the Storm King. 16 players drop in the middle of the map during the final circle to fight the Storm King, this giant evil monster. If you defeated the Storm King, you would get the Nightmare Royale and a new victory umbrella called the Storm Sail. This season we got so many brand new skins, like this half skeleton Peely received Chaos Agent for the first time, a unique witch skin that has an inbuilt emote that changes color. We also got zombie soccer skins for the first time. These soccer skins were also in the game and they would jump scare you. Also, in this Halloween update, we got the ability to assign a nickname to your friends. Fortnitemares 2020 was Midas's Revenge Halloween update. Midas was finally back, but this time he looked a lot different. Shadow Midas was introduced to the game. We also got a new design for the Skull Trooper called Party Trooper. Midas was also boss this season at the Authority and he carried a shadow drum gun. Also, the reason why this season's called the Revenge season is because if you got eliminated, you would get one more chance to take your revenge on that player, because you would return back as a shadow zombie. These zombies could not edit or build. They had 100 health. They did count as eliminations. The people were getting over 30, 40, 50 eliminations this season because you're eliminating one person twice. Broomsticks were introduced this season. If you activated this item, you would go flying and then you could glide. This season we had candies with different abilities. Some candies would make you run faster, some would give you hop rock effect. To win a game in this update, you would have to eliminate all of the players and also all of the zombies. And yes, you could win a game as a zombie as well. Rather than getting Victory Royale, you would get Nightmare Royale. 2021 Fortnitemares was probably one of the scariest and weirdest Halloween updates. We had the Cube Queen on the map and the last reality was corrupting the entire map. This was because this chapter 2 was going to end this season. During the Halloween update, we saw this very weird location in the middle of the map created by a bunch of cubes. We also saw the cube queen arrive on the map, and she was hovering over this location in a golden spear, which was a setup for the big live event. This season, we got the combat assault rifle, which had 35 per clip. Also, this update, we got this very creepy location called the Sideways. Inside of these Sideways, a bubble, you could find zombies. Also, Sideways weapons. Sideways rifle, Sideways minigun, and Sideways scythe. This was a melee weapon similar to the Infinity Blade. Also, if you eliminate the zombies, you could get a cube monster parts that allowed you to craft your Sideways weapons to legendary and mythic. This Halloween update, we also got one of the most scariest creature ever in the Fortnite history, the Caretaker. Caretaker was this giant monster summoned by the Cube Queen. You wouldn't be able to see this monster at first, only hear him. If you went too close, it would slam the ground and dealing damage. The only way you could eliminate the Caretaker was inside of the Sideways. There would be zombies all around you, and you had to be very quick, or else the Sideways would just disappear, and then you would have to start all over again. If you defeated the Caretaker, you would get a mythic scythe and other mythical weapons. This season, you got 0-point pretzels that gave you 0-point effect. Horde Rush LTM was in the game as well, one of the most fun LTM we've ever had in Fortnite, with the same Sideways zombies and Caretakers. Fortnitemares 2022 was a Chrome season update. This made this Halloween update very weird and unique. Got brand new skins and back blings like this Chrome pumpkin head skin, and these were all free skins if you completed challenges. There was a location in this update called Grim Gables, and you could get the Inquisitor's suppressed SMG, which was a mythic SMG. The Inquisitor boss you could find in the basement of Grim Gables, and it was very OP. Also inside the Grim Gables, we could find a grandfather clock with the dials being upside down. We all thought this was a tease to Stranger Things collaboration, but that was a lie. This Halloween update, we had a corrupted zombie chickens. This season, we had this very weird mythic item called the Howler's Claws. To get this mythic, you would have to dance at the certain locations on the map. We're given this wolf helmet. This mythic was very similar to the Wolverine's mythic. You could shred your enemies by jumping right in their face. It also had a dash effect. One thing very cool about this item was you could howl and reveal your enemies around you. Sadly, this mythic item was vaulted after only one day because there was a glitch which made you invincible. 2023 Fortnitemares update is going to be the scariest Fortnite Halloween update that we've ever had in Fortnite. As we all know, there is a vampire on the map already, Kato Thorn. Start of the season, we saw an eclipse happening, and we thought we were going to see this eclipse in-game. But when we jump in, it was just a normal day. Leakers are suggesting that when we get the Fortnitemares Halloween update, the sky is going to be eclipsed, meaning Kato Thorn can finally get out during daytime because he's obviously a vampire. Lots of people are suggesting that during this Halloween update, we are going to see big collaborations such as FNAF. We are getting FNAF movie this October, so this would be a perfect time to do a collaboration. So we might see characters such as Freddy Fazbear, Chica, Foxy. We may even get like a carnival themed location on the map. In Chapter 4 Season 1, we heard from Amy that the 7 are all different and they may look evil. There's a lot of rumor going on that this season, during the Halloween update, we are going to get a zombie version of the 7 skins. The Fish NPC, they say they're getting a spooky version of a skin during Halloween update. Also a rumor that we might see Pennywise Dancing Clown. Also, we saw the grandfather clock inside of Grim Gables last season, so hopefully that's actually a teaser. We might finally get a Stranger Things collaboration. Still haven't got main characters from the show like Dustin, Eleven, or maybe even Vecna. If you talk to Love Range NPC please leave a like and use code SMJM, please.